Yeah, bang bang rail. Please like and subscribe. Yeah. I don't know what's happening to my YouTube channel at the minute. Yeah, but every YouTube I've done is not being. I'm not getting paid for it. Yeah. Some blocked. They've blocked about 5 or 6 of my YouTubes. They're saying they're not suitable to go to be used. Yeah. For advertising. But I can't. I've gone through all the I've gone through all my videos, and I can't see no reason why not. But anyway, they're not being advertised, so that means I'm losing my money. But I'm not going to stop doing my videos, my YouTubes. Anyway, years ago, someone come up my backyard, and I just come back from the coast. I've gone across the road to get some cigarettes. Someone's come from my back door, run up my stairs and shot my dog for the chest. And then they run up to see if I was in the house, and then my dog was shot my dog again twice. So they killed my dog. Didn't kill him outright. My dog was alive when I got into the house, but I got in the house as whatever they was gone or whatever. Yeah. Perhaps they see me going across the road. One went across the road with me. Find out when I was coming back. Bump got on the front anyway. Police were called because not the noise, this, that and the other. They just came in my house, so I didn't know where they come from. But there was no one there next to me. There was police, armed police everywhere, yeah. Went out the front, went out the back, nothing, yeah. And all of a sudden, under the motor, the old Bill got a revolver and a little 2-2 revolver and an automatic under the car. So whatever they've done, chucked it under the car. Right? So whoever's done it is a proper hitman, you know. But he's made a mistake, isn't he? He hasn't done what he's supposed to have done. So I'm honestly now my dog's dead. They shot my house up. I'm going crazy. So I'm trying to find out who it is. I'm going around. I'm hurting people. I'm really hurting them bad, yeah. I'm thinking it could be them, it could be him, it could be them. But then the person that was in the house told me who he thought it was. Right? Remember, this geezer's got a helmet on, yeah? And this person's told me that he thinks it's this person. I know at that time, a couple of my pals live in Acton, and my mate, the one he's talking about, is my pal. So I know he's always there. So I goes down to my mate and I said, look, was he there yesterday? Was he? He said, no, he was here all day with me, mate. I said, no, it's only that someone shot my dog. He said, no, he wouldn't do that, mate. Wait, take it from me, mate. There's no way that he's got the arsehole to do that. He wouldn't do that way. He is that way inclined, but no way would he do that like that way. No way, because you could be indoors, you could have got something, no, he wouldn't do it, Ray. I said, what, just because of that reason? He said, no, he loves you, Ray. You know what I mean? He would not do it. I went, okay. So then I shot back home, and anyway, a few things happened. About a week later, I get a phone call. It's from this person here. He's going, Ray, what are you up, mate? I went, yeah, mate. He just told me I've been away, yeah? He said, but he just phoned me up, my mate. He said, you know the one you're in the sea? I went, yeah. He said, you better come and see me, have a chat. I said, where are you? He said, I'm in Brighton. I went, oh, that. So I went all the way down to Brighton to see him with a couple of my other pals, yeah, just in case it kicks off. I ain't going to go down there tooled up or driving a motor around all the way down there with guns in the car. But I'm going down there with a couple of my pals just in case it does kick off. So I go down there, I meet him, I said, this is what's happened. Boss, he said, Ray, that ain't me, mate. Honestly, that ain't me. No, I would never do it to you, mate. I love you, mate. He said, no, me and you have done things together. He said, no, Ray, that ain't me, mate. But then I got to take his word for it. I said, but so-and-so says it was you. Ray, come on, mate. Come on. How can this so-and-so person say it was me? You're telling me this person had a mask on, this, that, and the other. And listen, I'm just telling you anyway. So I go away, and then my same geezer phoned me up. He said, look, I'm going to come and see you. So he come over and see me. I'm sitting in my house. And I'm feeling uncomfortable anyway, you know what I mean? Because I'm sitting with him. This person's told me that it could be him, and yet I'm sitting there with him where he's been and shot my dog in the same sort of place. So I'm very uncomfortable, you know what I mean? I don't know what to do, you know. But then he says to me, he said, years ago, Ray, well, not years ago, but he said about a year ago, I was working in the club, right? And a guy called Mickey Theo and Lenny McLean was looking after the club. And I was also looking after the club. I was there as well with him, yeah. And he said, conversation come up, your name come up, and this Mickey did say that, you know, he was going to do this and do that. And so I'm telling you, I think it's him. Well, listen, at that time, people was telling me everything about it, yeah? Who'd done this, who'd done that, yeah? But I wasn't sure. So then I go on a big podcast, yeah? I go on a big podcast with Marvin Herbert. And I go on the first one, I'm talking, and then something was said. I think it was Christian Morgan said to me, what about Mickey Theo? And I said, oh yeah, but he said, well, you know, say something. So I did. I said, well, you know, Mickey Theo this, Mickey Theo that. And then Mickey Theo got to hear about it and put it on me, yeah? And yes, he was right to put it on me, yeah, I mean, because I put it on him and he, you know, put it crackhead Ray Hill and this, that and the other, you're only a wanker, you're this, you're that, you know. And anyway, it got worse, it got out of order, completely out of order. Me and him running each other down, going to meet this, that and the other. It was that time that he was with one of the Furies, I think it was it Peter or John, that he was gonna have a fight with. Anyway, and that he was more interested in that than what I was saying. But all things verbally got out of hand. And then it just died a death on. It just died a death on, you know, and it's been dead for about, I don't know, 2 years. There's nothing else come up. There's people been hurt and people been sorted over this thing. And then I get a phone call from someone a couple of days ago saying it wasn't Mickey Theo, it was so-and-so, so-and-so. Listen, I've had 20 phone calls. I've had 20 phone calls from people, you know, and saying, oh, it ain't him, it's him. Because all these people that say all these things, they've got nothing, there's no proof or nothing, they're just saying it, maybe because they don't like that person, they want that person obliged, you know. Whoever did it, they was very good at it, yeah. They was very good at what they did. Perhaps they didn't want to kill me. They just want to prove a point, because they must have seen me go out the house. They must have, because they got out of the house so quick, they must have known I was coming back. So there must have been two of them, one following me and the other one doing the business upstairs. Shot my dog up. Obviously, so me and Mickey Theo were bad words. Mickey Theo wasn't really bothered about who I was or whatever. He gave me a lot of stick. He gave me loads of grief, loads of, you know, slagged me down this, slagged me that. I don't blame him. And then I apologised, and he said, yeah, we apologise and that. And then Mickey Theo again, me and him got out of hand, there was fights and this, that and the other. Nothing ever happened yet. But then I apologised again. And anyway, people were saying, yeah, you're apologising and this, that and the other, your bottle was gone, your arsehole's gone. It wasn't about my arsehole gone, my bottle was gone. What it wasn't Mickey Theo. Because this person that I thought it was, for someone else telling me that it was, told me that Mickey Theo had asked this person for an handgun to come and kill me. So everybody was talking crap. Everybody was talking crap about the whole situation, because no one really knew what had happened. No one really knew what was going on. It just got out of hand, you know what I mean? So everyone wanted to get on the bandwagon. And then about, I don't know, 7-8 months after all that happened, I got another phone call on it, saying, yeah, this and yeah, that, and you this and you that. And I was just, mate, going mad about the whole thing, you know what I mean? That now someone's phoning me up saying that he shot my dog and this, that and the other, and they come to my house again and do me this, that. So then all of a sudden now it's getting worse again. It's like, I'm getting people to stay with me just in case something kicks off and this and that. And it doesn't, nothing happens, yeah. So I then got my other, I think it was my other ball. No, it wasn't. I didn't have a dog. I didn't have a dog at this time. They shot my big bull mastiff, and Danny got the other dogs around the house. I'm sleeping in my bed, and I could hear noises downstairs. Crash, crash. What the? I don't get. Someone's already killed my dog. I can hear noises. Yeah. I'm like, what's that? I rush down the stairs, I've got this big baseball bat, I'm running down the stairs, and I see these two guys, they got a long pole, and they must have known, being in my place before, they got masks on, they must have known we'd been in my place before because they knew that I put my keys in the old-fashioned weighing scales, you know, the big, what is it, so not brass thing, they put the scoops and all that and the weights and all that, and I put my keys in there. These people, right, had opened my back door, but they couldn't get through the gates. I've got big gates, yeah, but they knew that I keep my keys, my car keys, in there, and in the car keys are the keys to my gate, right? So they're trying to get this thing, lift it up, tip it up and maybe pull it with this bit of metal. As I've come down the stairs, they've seen me rushing down like a lunatic, right? They're sort of like panicking. I'm grab my hand into the scoop, pull out the keys. And I'm not even thinking they could have been they were going to trouble up the kiln, but they've come at my backyard. To my gates, they ain't come up to do nothing, coming hello way, masked up and everything, right? Something happened, they was panicking, I don't know what happened, but they didn't, whatever they come to do, they didn't do, yeah? I've got the baseball bat, I'm going mad now, I've undone the thing, they've gone, I've got nothing on my feet, yeah? I've got pyjama bottoms on, and that's me. I'm massive, mate, just about to get down the stairs. Now they've gone, I run out the back, I've got all smashed my feet to pieces with the stones and this, that and the other. And they're gone, you know, and they've gone. But what they've done, where I live, they've gone, but they must have gone on the bikes, on motorbikes, yeah? So now I'm thinking to myself, is it them that shot my dog? And they come back for revenge. They come back to do it again. But they didn't do it proper because they didn't have no guns, pulling guns out. They must have had the guns in the ovals or what it was. They had ovals on, but I don't know. Anyway, so they'd gone. Now I'm thinking to myself, listen, I don't know who it is, but whatever it is, these people will come to kill me, man. I don't know what's going on here. They come in my house, they shot my dog. I'm hearing all bits and pieces about who it is, who it ain't, this, that and the other. Everyone's telling me all different things. I'm going around hurting people. Now, there's two people at my back door, opening my gates. I've got no dogs in the house. They must know that. And crash, they can't get in. Now, if they had got out of there, if they had tipped that scoop up and the keys fell out of it, it's someone that knew me, that been in my place, because there ain't many people know that I put my keys in that scoop. You know what I mean? Or unless I've got information from someone else that someone else wants me to put away. So the other day, a certain person tells me that this person, he's the one that shot your dog. So I'm going to myself, nah, not again. It can't be all this again. It's no way, it can't be. There's no way it is that person. So I'm now been trying to get hold of this person again. He's supposed to be in Brighton, and get hold of him and tell him, look, this is what I've been told. Listen, mate, just get this sorted. We've got to get it sorted because this ain't, what's happening. You know what I mean? And this person, me and him was talking to each other for about 6 months, 7 months in Brighton. He was in Brighton and he was really ill. He looked like he was dying, yeah. He was in a bad way, mate. He was bad on coke, bad on crack. He lost a lot of weight and, he told me some pictures on my phone and I thought, this guy's gone to pieces, mate. He's in a bad way. So I've got to be careful if I go down there and what I talk to him about, you know what I mean? Because paranoia sets in, being that he's on the crack, being that he's on the coke, he might just go there and kill me anyway, you know what I mean? So anyway, I left it. I didn't go down there. I didn't go down there to give him any grief. I just left it like that, yeah. And I'm going to leave it because that thing is got an end to it, and the end is now. I ain't taking notice of what people tell me, mate. I ain't taking notice of what people tell me no more, because all it is people trying to cause a problem, a problem that I don't need. I don't need people telling me and saying, listen, it's that, it's this, it's you, you've done that, you've done this. I don't need all that crap. I'm not into that, because what happens, come on, we all know what happens. You go down and see someone, and I bump, and that person say, well, who told you that? Hey, you tell me who told me, because, and then I've got to tell them who told me, and then it kicks off again. And then that person's looking for that person, because that's what happens, and it gets stupid. So I'd rather not. No, I'm just going to leave it now. I don't want to get all this aggro, people being shot over people with this and people saying that. You know what I mean? It gets out of hand. A long time ago, I moved on. I've moved on, mate. I've moved on. You know what I mean? I've done IPP. This was a long time ago. This is like 15 years ago. Yeah, 15 years ago. Could have been even more than that, you know what I mean? So it's a long time, isn't it? So I've got to wipe my mouth of this thing and move on in my life, yeah? I forget about that. And it just seems funny the way it all started, right? That me and my mate was driving down the road and noticed this motorbike up our arse, and we kept doing detours here, and this motorbike was still around up our arse. And then we stopped down Kingston Hill, and I jumped out of the motor, and this bike turned around, gone. You know what I mean? You're thinking to yourself, what's going on? And then after all that happens, yeah. Anyway, it's mad, isn't it? But the way things go, yeah. And more likely after I do my my podcast, my video now, someone's going to be phoning up, yeah, I know done this and I know done that, or put you on that, yeah. But it wasn't nothing to do with Mickey Theo. It wasn't nothing to do with Mickey Theo at all. I did apologise to Mickey Theo, whether or not he did run me down, he did have a go at me about it, and yeah, I accept that. It's entitled to do that, you know what I mean? Things are getting out of hand, and but anyway, I bet you, Mickey Theo's a really nice guy. Do you know what I mean? I was talking about it yesterday to my mate Terry, and he was saying, I bet Mickey Theo's a really, really nice guy. You know what I mean? He's such a nice. And we was going to go down to his car wash and pop and see him. You know what I mean? And have a chat. I bet he's a right nice guy. You know what I mean? And he could tell me some stories about Lenny McLean as well, because he worked with Lenny on the door. And I'm not, listen, it is Mickey Theo. I like the way what he done in his life. He was a bodybuilder, he trained hard. I like anybody that trains like that, yeah. Anybody that trains is, in my eyes, is a nice guy. I train, so he trains. You know, then you get through the stories about him, Lenny training him, and him knocking Mickey Theo around the ring and all that. Mickey Theo even says that himself. Getting in the ring with Lenny McLean was like getting in the ring with a ball. You know. So anyway, this is Bang Bang Radio. Please press the like button and subscribe. And good morning. And I'm going to try and find out, after me putting this video up, yeah, I can't see that this one can't get get videos, you know, and it's not get videos, get you know, like advertisements. I haven't said anything really out of hand. I haven't really sworn. I might have said one word, bloody, I don't know what it was, but one word, you know. It's just that it seems to be everything I do, they just knock it on the head. And it's like monetize. Is it called monetize it? I don't know, you know, but they're not doing it. I've got 6 now, 6 videos I've done, and they've all been monetized of not suitable. So I don't know what's going on, yeah. Take care, nice one.